Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video and welcome back to another tactics video. And today we are looking at the 4-3-2-1 formation. A very popular formation it has been this FIFA, and we have got some more tactics as ever from Josh9, who is the Burnley esports player. His YouTube and socials are going to be in the pinned comment and in the description. Go and give him some love. That's where it comes from. Right, okay. Let's go and have a look at the team and have a look at the tactics and see whether this could be a formation that helps you guys out. So, I think this is a natural progression from looking at the 4-2-2-2, which we did last week. Quite a narrow formation where you're attacking fast, and this is very, very similar. So, as you can see on screen there at the moment, that's actually Josh's team that he's using at the moment. He's changing it like there's no tomorrow. But, obviously, an amazing team. And he said he does use this formation sometimes, and pros, they use all sorts of formations, don't they? And he said this is how he sets up when he uses it. So we'll have a look at the players a little bit more in depth once we go into the player instructions. But to start with, let's go straight into the actual custom tactics, which is what you want to see. So, off the bat, if you've watched previous tactics videos of mine and Josh's, you will know that the defensive style and the build-up play are always on balanced. And that is because generally people feel like the gameplay this year, like I keep saying, is quite balanced. So you just want to be in complete control of every aspect of it. You don't want them diving in, you don't want to apply too much pressure, you don't want to sit off too much, so you don't want to drop back, you don't want constant pressure. You just want to be able to do it yourself. You can use second man press, or if you're good at right stick switching, you can apply the pressure yourself. The defensive width, always on 50. All these formations have all had a back four, so just what it is says on the tin, nice 50 width. Depth is always something a little bit different though. Where you're looking at a formation like the 4-2-2-2 or like this one, which is a little bit more aggressive and you're looking to take the game to your opponent a little bit more, we tend to up the depth a little bit. So this is 55. So it's just a little bit further up the pitch just to apply that pressure when your opponent wins the ball back. Basically, try and get them to panic, give the ball back to you, and then you can take things from there. Build up play. Same as the defensive style, like we said, that is on balanced because we want to be able to incorporate all of these different things if we see fit. Okay, right, next bit. This is the part Josh said to me is the most important part of the actual custom tactics, about having it on direct passing, because we're talking about a really narrow formation where there's lots of players concentrated in the middle of the pitch and quite a fast formation, like it's pressurized, go 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 go. Need players making those forward runs for you into the space, so you can just play them quick passes and try and penetrate the opponent's defense. Okay, attacking width. This probably won't surprise you, but we've actually upped it for this particular formation, so it's up to 60, and that's because the 4-3-2-1 could, along with probably the 4-1-2-1-2, it's probably the two most narrow formations you can get in FIFA. So you need to up the width on the offence slightly, just so that the two forwards that are either side of your striker just go a little bit wider, just to give you a tiny bit of space, or they're literally just going to be on top of each other. Players in the box 7, because of course, like I said, this is a really attacking formation, nice and aggressive, so we want players in the box. And corners and free kicks on 1 as always, and that is because we are very aware of the counter attacks from opponents. So there's custom tactics. Let's get into the player instructions, and there's a slight tweak in these tactics that I like, and this is where it helps getting tactics from a pro player rather than just seeing them ourselves. So a lot of them we'd think, yeah, we'd do that. Definitely one bit in here that we wouldn't do, trust me. So stay watching. So it won't surprise you to know that the back four is all stay back while attacking. Okay, now let's get into the juicy part. So again, probably one of the main advantages of using this formation as well is that you have 3 central midfielders. Most other formations, like Josh was saying to me, they've got 2. So you're winning that battle immediately. The downside is that if if you were to lose that battle, which you shouldn't really because it's 3 against 2, but if you do, you don't have any CDM, so they're straight onto your back 4. That's the pros and cons of this formation. But with the central midfielder, so the middle one of the 3, you're going to have him as like your anchor, your stopper, your Vieira, your Kante, something like that. Josh has got Fofana. So as you see here, we've got him on stay back while attacking and cover centre. Because, of course, we've got the full-backs and most people are dangerous down the centre of the pitch. So that's where we want to keep it nice and congested defensively. So we've got that the middle one and stay back while attacking. Just that support role for the 2 centre-backs and maybe a little bit of a pivot to come back to on attacks if you want to recycle the ball. Okay. So, an interesting one here when we're talking about the players as well. So that new Alphonso Davies card, Josh uses him as a left central midfielder when he uses this formation, which I can totally understand because he's amazing. And when 5 back was in favour last year, lots of people were using him in a very similar position. So Alphonso Davies here, he is on balanced attack, which means that he's obviously going to be doing the best of both worlds. He's going to be getting forward, helping out defence, the whole shebang. And because he's so well rounded, he can obviously do that. And he is also on cover centre, so it's going to be really congested in that middle of the pitch. So if your opponent wants to play through the middle of you, they are going to have a tough time. They really need to have some skills to be able to get through you if they want to do that. Then the next thing, which took me by surprise, was that the other central midfielder is actually on get forward. I presumed that this would be balanced as well, but it's not. It's on get forward and cover centre. And the reason for this is, Josh was saying to me, is that when you're in attack, so in this instance you've got Ginola here, who's very much an attacking player, yeah? He is going to get right involved straight away with that front 3. And Alphonso Davies will slowly get involved. You've still got Fofana sitting there. Rather than having both of them on get forward or balance back, he said it gives it a nice mixture, which I like as well. And he also said that if Ginola gets really involved, it's still like having 2 central midfielders sat there or 2 CDMs, whatever way you want to look at it. So yeah, it was a real interesting way of looking at it. I can see how it would work well. So nice one, Josh. Thank you for that. Little insight. Front 3, I don't think any of us would mind having this. You need an awful lot of coins to get it though, which a lot of us probably don't have. So, up front, probably the best striker in the game, and you know I'm a Eusebio fan if you've watched my channel before. He's just, don't touch him, just let him go and do his thing. He's going to stand in the middle of the box with his agility and balance and his speed and his finishing. You're just going to be dancing one way or the other, trying to get a shot off, 1-2s, you know the drill. Especially with so many people so close to him for little tiki-taka fast passes, he's going to be electric like that. On the right is Messi, who is on stay forward. Because this is an aggressive formation, we've got Messi and Mbappe both on stay forward, because we just want to absolutely pressurise the hell out of the opposition. And you can tell as well, like the way that the meta is kind of on FIFA this year, where in forward positions you're literally just doing dancing. You're doing a bit of dancing, the odd skill move. You're just trying to create that yard so you can hit a shot off. You've got Messi, Eusebio and Mbappe. Show me 3 attackers that I've got better agility and balance and dribbling than those 3. Like, they are so nippy in around the box. They are just going to create space. And then we've got some power, a lot of power and pace in that middle 3. So yeah, I actually think this is a formation that could work really well for me. I've always been lazy online, just used the 4-2-3-1, but I've been meaning to change to this potentially, like maybe from the start. I'm not sure. All the formations that we've done I've liked, but this one especially, I really think I might change to that and see how it works. But guys, that's it for today. I really hope that these work for you. I'm quite excited about these ones, especially if you can get the right type of team together as well. I think they're going to work well for you. But get in the comments, ask anything you want. We'll get in there and reply. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we'll be back next week for another tactics video. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.